My baby monitor recorded something that wasn't human. I didn't believe in paranormal stories. I'm the kind of person who needs explanations, logic, evidence. That's why what happened to me still doesn't make sense. Because whatever spoke through my baby monitor that night wasn't my child, wasn't my husband, and wasn't human. Before I start, let me ask you something. If you heard a voice calling your name from a device meant to protect your child, would you answer it? Because I did. And I wish I hadn't. My name is Claire. I live in a quiet suburb. Tree-lined streets. Neighbors who wave. My husband works nights as a security supervisor. I stay home with our 8-month-old son, Noah. Like most parents, we installed a baby monitor. Video. Audio. Motion alerts. Nothing fancy. Just peace of mind. For weeks, everything was normal. No glitches. No strange sounds. Until Tuesday night. At exactly 2:17 a.m., my phone vibrated. Baby monitor, audio detected. I assumed Noah was crying. Instead, I heard breathing. Slow. Deep. Too slow. Like someone trying to sound asleep. Then a voice whispered, "Claire." My blood went cold. I didn't move. Didn't breathe. Then it said it again. "Claire, come here." It sounded wrong. Not male. Not female. Like several voices layered on top of each other. I whispered into the app, "Noah." The breathing stopped. Then came the sound of movement. Not from the crib. From the corner of the room. Quick question before we continue. Would you go check the room? Or call someone first? Comment what you'd do. I told myself it was interference. Old houses creak. Apps glitch. I turned the volume down and tried to sleep. At 3:02 a.m., the alert came again. This time, the camera moved. Slowly. Like someone had nudged it. I hadn't touched it in weeks. The screen showed Noah sleeping peacefully. But behind the crib, there was a shadow. Too tall. Too thin. And it wasn't there before. The voice whispered again. Closer. I watched the playback the next morning. Frame by frame. At 2:17 a.m., the room was empty. At 2:18 a.m., something appeared. Not walking in. Just there. The shadow didn't touch the floor. It bent the light around it. At 2:19 a.m., Noah rolled over in his sleep. The thing leaned toward the crib and whispered, "Not him." Then it said my name again. Clearer. Closer. I showed my husband. He laughed. Said it was a reflection. Compression artifact. Sleep deprivation. But that night, he worked late, and I was alone again. At 2:17 a.m., the alert came. This time, the voice said, "Why won't you come?" I grabbed my phone. Dialed my husband. The moment the call connected, the voice changed. It started copying him. Same tone. Same rhythm. "Claire, it's okay. Come check on Noah." I screamed and dropped the phone. The next night, I didn't sleep. I stayed awake, watching the feed. At 2:17 a.m., the shadow appeared again. But this time, it spoke differently. Almost patiently. "We only take what answers. We only take what looks. We only take what listens." Then the camera turned. Not toward the crib. Toward the door. Toward me. I unplugged the monitor. The house went silent. Then Noah cried. Not through the app. From his room. I stood frozen. Because the cry sounded wrong. Too deep. Too slow. And from behind me, I heard the same breathing. We moved out 2 days later. Left everything. The new owners called us a week after closing. They asked about the baby monitor. They said it keeps turning on by itself. At 2:17 a.m. And sometimes, it calls their names. If you're listening to this late at night, check your monitor. And if something whispers your name, don't answer. Don't look. And whatever you do, don't go closer. Would you unplug the monitor or check the room? I'm curious how many people would risk it. Please subscribe, like, and share.